Well, I want to tell you about the first house I ever bought. This is Rick Jarman, real estate investor in old school. The first house I ever bought, I was working in maintenance at the University of Alabama. I was 21 years old, doing side work and, just trying to get by. My wife was in school, trying to get her degree. I mean, money was tight. I'm 21 years old. And there's a guy approached me that worked at the university. There's another guy in his department wanting to sell a house, and this man knew me, and he knew I was looking for a home because my wife and I had just sold our mobile home, and we were looking for a house. So he approached me about maybe helping me finance it. It had an assumable FHA loan. So back in the day, you could assume a loan if you paid the equity. If you had the money for the equity, you didn't have to qualify nothing. So you just paid the equity, paid a $45 transfer fee. Well, when he was telling me about the house, I said, man, I don't have that kind of money. It was probably going to be $12,000, $14,000 equity. He says, I'll loan it to you. He said, I've talked over my wife. We'd like to help you out. I'm thinking, well, that's good. Sounds good to me. So we write up a contract. I get with the guy that's selling the house. The guy that owned the house had already moved. I think he'd moved to Birmingham. He was needing to sell it bad. So he said, you can go on, move in, and start fixing it up, doing what you want to do. I said, well, man, that's nice. I appreciate that. Folks, let me give you a piece of advice. Never move in a house till you own it. I wish somebody had told me that. But anyway, I moved in. My wife and I, we started painting it and fixing it up. Comes time to have the closing. I contacted the man supposed to be loaning me the second mortgage for the money that I'm assuming to buy the house. He said, me and my wife been talking. We just decided we're not going to do that. I'm thinking, well, you couldn't have called me and told me something? Well, I said, okay. You've kind of left me in a bad spot. So, folks, it can be tough. We've all been through them tough times. So I get out and I asked several people, and I finally find a man that I hear loans money at a high interest rate. Now, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I approach him. I asked him, would you be interested in loaning me money to buy this house? I'll give you a second mortgage on it. It'll be recorded and everything. He said, okay. So he did. We get closed. We get moved in. Now, mind you, I don't hardly have any money, just a little bit of money to fix the house up with, and we're fixing it up and working on it. They wasn't home inspectors and stuff like that back in that day, folks. I mean, I'm in maintenance. I'm thinking, well, I know enough about things to get it squared away. I'm 21 years old. I know it all. You know what I mean? Not really. I'm pretty confident. I said, we can fix up whatever we need to do on this house. But we're not in it probably 2 or 3 weeks, and the air conditioning unit goes out. And it's August, folks. It's August in Alabama. That's hot. So I don't have the money to fix the air conditioner. So my wife and I, we start sleeping out in the screened-in porch. It's 1976. We're sleeping in the screened-in porch. I'm trying to make a little extra money to get the air conditioner fixed, and we keep on fixing the house up. We're painting it, doing everything, changing out light fixtures. We finally get it ready. We get the air conditioning fixed. I put it on the market, and it sells. So I have enough money to pay off the house, made a little money, paid off the man that had the second mortgage. I went to the man that did the second mortgage. I said, look, I'm thinking about buying another house. Would you be interested in doing that again? He said, sure, you paid me. I'd be glad to do it. Because, folks, he was making about 17% interest. That's a lot of money in them days. That's a lot of money today. But when you ain't got money, it's kind of like a hard money lender in reverse, I guess. He didn't have the first mortgage, but he had the second. I know that I had to pay him. So anyway, I found another house. We pay the equity, assume another FHA loan. We move in it, fix it up, get it all ready. Well, my wife's expecting. She's fixing to have the baby any time. I had the house on the market to sell. And so I said, we just had the contract ran out, and I said, we can't sell till the baby's born. Back in them days, they didn't think you're supposed to be moving when you was having babies. I don't know if it's like that now or not. But anyway, my realtor come to me and she said, look, I got somebody who just wants this house. They want it bad. I said, well, look, fixed up the nursery. My wife's having that baby any day. We just can't be selling. She says, what would it take for you to move? And I said, well, I added, I think it was $5,000, $8,000 to the price, and they took it. So here we go. We got to go find another house. The wife's fixing to have the baby. In fact, she had the baby. I find another house. We close that one. I get my money. Folks, I paid off the second mortgage that the man had loaned me for the second house. I had enough money left over. I paid down on the third house. Now, mind you, the first house was about 900 square feet. The second house was probably about 1,500 square feet. And it was a brick house. The first one's an old house built after World War II. But by the third house, I'm assuming a VA loan this time. Same process, just pay the equity. Well, I had the money to pay the equity. I had money left over to pay the man that had financed the second mortgage on the second house. And I got about $8,000 left over. Now, folks, this has been 2 years, so now I'm 23 years old. And I'm thinking this real estate might work out. This is 2 years later. We buy the third house, so we've moved 3 times in 2 years. We've got us a house now, it's about 1,800 square feet, all brick with an acre of land. And man, I'm thinking, this is going to be all right. This real estate's all right. Well, folks, I knew what I wanted to do years ago. Like I told you, I want to be in construction. But I was learning now about buying and flipping houses. I was doing maintenance for other people, keeping their property up, and I saw how the rental worked. And I thought, now, this would be good. I could get into this rental part. So by 1981, I managed to get my first rental. And so it doesn't always go good, folks. Like I said, that first house could have turned me off to it. Everything going bad like that, the man backing out, the air conditioner tearing up. If that first house don't go perfect, don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Just keep on working and keep on trying to make things happen. Get it sold, keep moving. And what I want you to understand is none of us know what the future holds. So you're going to have setbacks. Believe me, I've had plenty of them. But hang in there. Now, y'all have a good day, and I'll talk with you tomorrow.